Hey, what's up, guys? So it is time to do the Royal Delivery Drop, which kind of feels like more of a dance than a Clash Royale challenge, but that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be dropping some W's here. So, as you guys can see with the rewards of the challenge, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can collect for banners. So, from that perspective, should be allowing us to get a lot of new stuff. As you guys can see, I'm going to go in for my pass route and see if we can unlock some stuff real quick. Getting the inventory. Getting a lot of gems too, which is really nice because it kind of pays for itself with the pass royale. If you have it completely maxed out with a whole bunch of cards and it'll have a whole bunch of other stuff maxed out, you'll be able to get a lot from it. Ooh, one sec. I need to plug in my iPad because apparently it's on life support out here. Also, instead of battery percent, I call it HP. If you don't call it HP, you're doing something wrong. Be right back. One sec. Did I just say did I just say be right back when all I had to do was go underneath my desk? I guess it was kind of a journey, guys. Like that's all I gotta say. It was definitely a journey for us figuring that out. All right, here we go. Let's have a good time. Hopefully my thing cooperates with me. It's always bad when you unplug something and then it doesn't want to cooperate. So I guess back one sec. Leave it in the heart of the cards, guys. Hopefully this works real quick. We did it. That was a lot of ferocious clicking. I was like, maybe we'll have to restart the stream because, if I don't get this to work, then I'll definitely have to make that happen. But fortunately, worked out. Yo, Mississippi Dog, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Super grateful for your support. What I was talking about earlier is we'll be able to unlock a lot of these new banner boxes and we'll see how that works. Like there's a chance that we're able to unlock at least 2 of them today and have a pretty big opening. So I'm already able to unlock 1 of them. Wait, no, I'll be able to unlock 3 by the end of the challenge. Stick around and get ready for some massive box opening after we complete the challenge. And we're going to be playing our absolute best. Oh, wait. It just allows me to go in with whatever deck I have in my slots. That's kind of cool. The only bad thing about this is for challenges, people that don't have champions can't run this deck. So I will swap it out and I will make it a little bit easier for you guys if you don't have champions unlocked. This would be the version that I would run if you do have every single card in the game. This is the better one for sure. So yeah, check this one out if you guys have every card unlocked. Otherwise, I think I'll swap the Golden Knight for a mirror so I can stack up more giant skeletons. Yo, Alex says, I won't be around, but I wanted to support you. Love everything that you do. Thank you again for the $10, man. You're freaking incredible. Like, seriously, every single stream you've been here supporting me, and I'm so grateful for you, man. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. If you guys are ever busy and you stop by the stream even once and just say a message, it does make me happy. So thanks, guys. And thank you, Alex. Man. Boxes go burr? Yeah, Box is about to go burr today. You already know, fam. So here's the thought process behind this. I have no suspicion of anyone running a graveyard deck, so I'm not super scared. And bridge spam obviously doesn't work, but if you have a goblin drill that gets directly on top of the tower, the rail deliveries don't do anything there. So it's nice because you can defend very effectively with giant skeletons, rail deliveries, and just destroy whatever bridge spam your opponent drops at you. And the giant skeleton has a lot of HP, so it will keep everything at the river, so then when he goes in for the Elite Barbarians, they will get shredded by the rail recruits. Also, I love having Golden Knight in this because obviously it's going to be able to splash onto all of the royal deliveries. So I think it's a great card to add to this type of game mode. Anyway, getting back to business, we're just going to log this. I could also contemplate going in for like a fireball instead of the Golden Knight, or maybe a poison. I haven't really decided if any of those are going to be a good decision or not, but they seem like they might be. So I'm going to go for Zappies here as well. We could also run Dark Prince for a little bit more splash damage. That might be a good decision as well. But mainly just going for Golden Knights. And then or I guess Dark Princes if you want to run the version with Dark Prince. And use the Tornado and then click the ability because then it should dash onto the tower. So that's, well, I guess the Valkyrie died. Usually it chains onto the Valkyrie and then hits the tower, but his Valkyrie just straight up died, so he didn't even get that luxury of witnessing the greatness of the Golden Knight. I hate how good Golden Knight can be, though. Like, if you look at Golden Knight, you're like, why does that lock onto my tower? I genuinely don't have an answer for you. Sometimes it just locks and it just goes. Golden Knight just goes. Man, this one is hella hard. Oh, is it actually that hard of a challenge? Well, we're going to be here to show you guys my best way of winning it. If you were trying to bridge spam, it's going to be an impossible challenge. You do not want to try to bridge spam people and go in for hog riders or go in for like battle rams or ram riders. It's not going to work. You're going to go right into a rail delivery and you're going to feel like a fool. So hopefully we'll be able to help you guys win these challenges. I made it easy cheesy. Yo, easy cheesy. I'm going to give you moderator real quick. No big deal. SIRTAG, you're my favorite YouTuber. Hey, that's what we like to hear, man. Would fireball bait work? No, because you're going to get your fly machine shredded by rail deliveries, and your rail hogs are also going to die really quickly, so that doesn't really work. Look at that. The banner box. It's filling up, boys. Let's go. Okay, so what I was talking about earlier is if you have Golden Knight, definitely run it, but if you don't, then you can run a mirror instead. This is a pretty good version of the deck as well, so I'll show you guys the one without any champions because a lot of you guys don't have champions. So I figured might as well, right? Hey, yo. Wow, you guys are so nice to me. It's refreshing to see like people thinking that I'm their favorite YouTuber or favorite streamer or anything along those lines. It's really cool. Giga Tag. Dude, I'm about to evolve. I'm about to level up my dominance in Clash Royale soon. You know, when I have good food and I have good sleep, everything just goes so well. I'm starting to get good sleep because I finished my packing, or basically finished my unpacking, kind of getting set up in my situation in Seattle. And life is going to be so much better when I go to Costco for the first time today. And I just relish in the fact that I now will have very good food. Because some of the other grocery stores that are super small nearby don't have the food that I eat because I'm kind of on like a restricted diet, as I said before. Like, just, I don't know, I can't eat a lot of stuff. So make sure that I get food that I can actually eat. Costco has it, and I'm stoked for it. So that's going to be really nice for me to be able to be like, hey, I don't have to eat out, or I don't have to scramble for some scuffed food. I get some great stuff right now. Let me know if you guys are living on the West Coast and you have any grocery stores that you guys like. I haven't really experienced any of them before. Usually I just go to Wegmans, and then I have a great time. So if you guys have anything that's I guess similar to Wegmans besides Costco, let me know, because I'm always open to exploring new things and figuring out new places. So far I experienced Safeway. It wasn't great. And then I also I went to, or I saw Fred Meyer, but I didn't go in yet, so I will be exploring there soon. Also, Magic Archer's about to kill the Sparky. Jeez, dude, that's crazy. So the one thing that I love about this deck is pretty obvious. You guys can see this numerous times where I'm just going to get value with my mirror goblin drills because they get directly on the tower and they bypass the rail delivery. But even if this guy has a Pekka near my tower, I'm not scared because Tombstone, Zappies, Tornado, I have so many great distractions. And even if you get into a bad spot, let's be honest, you can mirror up your goblin drill and defend a Pekka pretty easily as well. So, you know, I'm leaking elixir, but it don't matter. We're going to go for 2 goblin drills. I didn't drop them fast enough so that one of them is going to get placed backwards. It's unfortunate. Not that far back, but yeah, I didn't drop them as quickly as we could. My goodness, this guy is getting wrecked. This isn't even close. This is definitely the best deck for the challenge. If you guys are struggling, just play this. I think it might even be better with mirror because you have more goblin drill action. Also, maybe the answer to this guy's question is just like leaving the game. That's his name, so I think he finally found his answer. This should be a solid 8 wins in a row with this deck. I don't think we're losing any time soon. Let's see if we can accomplish it, or if I'm just a little bit cocky with how good the deck is. We'll have to wait and see. I like the new setup. Thanks, man. I'm glad that you vibe with the setup. When are you going to be streaming Clash Royale Tournament to show us the best deck for that? That's going to be tomorrow. So I'm streaming this today. Next thing is tomorrow. Sometimes Clash Royale just whips out random things, and they don't even tell us, or I don't even know. Like, I had no clue that a random Royale Tournament was going to pop up on my feed today. So that will be tomorrow for sure. So get excited for that. And then 4 or 5 days from now, we will all be doing the Super Mini Pekka Casual Challenge. So I'll be doing every single challenge I can and just having a good time with you guys. Costco has some pretty good pizza. Yeah, it does. Editors deserves a raise. He's the GOAT. Well, my editors do get raises based off of how many views we get. So yeah, it does happen. A lot of them get bonuses and stuff like that. So yeah, don't worry about compensation for my editors. They are definitely happy. Okay, so It looks like to me that we have to because it's maxed out. Maxed out. Did I just waste some? I hope not. If I did, I'm an idiot. No, I didn't waste any, but we have to unlock some of the banner boxes. So let's see what we get. What you guys feeling? You feeling good? I'm actually way too hyped up for this. I feel like a little kid at a candy store just being like, what flavor of lollipop is going to be in this mystery flavor? I don't know. Let's hope we don't get something scuffed. Please, no garbage. No garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. Come on, Clash Royale. We don't want the golden boy. I hate that card more than anything. It's so broken. So we're looking for something that is rare or extremely rare. My favorite right now is the mini P.E.K.K.A with the pancakes. That's what I want. I want that more than anything. Also, we have to get these. The box expires and collect all the battle items before the season ends. Okay, does that mean that it gets reset and we don't have these banners anymore? Or are the banners staying in our inventory? That's a question that I have to ask Supercell. Because maybe if I'm gemming this and I lose all the stuff, I would feel so bad. So, I don't know. Hopefully the banner boxes stay with us. They should, right? Makes sense only if that happens. If you guys have any ideas for that, let me know if you think it stays with us. All right, so let's do another banner box opening. Let's go. You guys feeling good right now? You feeling it? Come on, baby. Oh! This is how gambling addictions start. You look at it and you're just like, not what I want. But it is what it is. All right, so we tried our hardest. Well, I guess we can't really try our hardest. We just get what we get and we don't get upset. None of these were good. I like the banner that I have right now. I think that the skeletons look just way better than the other stuff. So go next, I guess. I want this. That would be pretty cool. Actually, no. This is cool. I like this a lot. That just looks clean. But obviously, the extremely rare are the best by far. So let me know in the chat if you guys got any of them. What is your favorite banner? Let me know in the comment section if it's on YouTube. Later on, if you're watching the VOD, or if you guys are now, let me know. I got both a bone pit and extremely rare ones. Are you kidding me, bro? I'm jealous. I can't even hide it. I am super jealous of you. But we keep that already unlocked. I imagine like emotes. We collect them all. Each season they reset to a new collection. No. I still want to be able to get the ones that we have right now. I still want them to be there. Like, if I don't collect them all, I'm going to feel really bad. So I guess that's going to be scary. That fantastic frame. Yeah. That was... there's one fantastic frame, which the mini P.E.K.K.A is. Like, the mini P.E.K.K.A... What is he doing? Oh, it's a Mega Knight player. It kind of makes a little bit more sense. Sometimes Mega Knight players just, like, don't have enough elixir for anything else besides their Mega Knight, so then they'll just wait. Oh, my goodness. He tried to tornado the Royale recruit so then the Mega Knight would jump faster. It's also hard, like, understanding what these guys are doing sometimes. Like, that wasn't a good play, so I was trying to get inside his head to see what he was thinking. I was like, in what universe was he doing that? Did he think that the bomb was ours? Did he think that, like, our giant skeleton bomb was something that he could use with his tornado? Or was he just trying to get the Mega Knight to leapfrog a little bit earlier? And the obvious answer was the Mega Knight leapfrog. Okay, so watch this. 2 Goblin Drills in the same spot. If you double tap your mirror and your Goblin Drill at the same time in the same spot, notice how it looks like there's 1 Goblin Drill, but there's 2. And this guy is very upset with how much elixir he had to spend there. As you guys can see, Mega Knight doesn't break through very quickly. As I told you guys, don't run Bridge Spam decks in this type of game mode because you're just going to get wrecked. And Giant Skeleton is super, super good since it has such high HP, so it just keeps everything inside of the rail delivery splash damage. So you have high HP and a body blocker, and if people decide to go and Bridge Spam you more, they're not going to be able to break through the Giant Skeleton. In reality, I think that maybe a Graveyard deck wouldn't be terrible here. And the reason why I think Graveyard wouldn't be bad is because the Royal Delivery seem to spawn here instead of in the back. If they spawn in the back, then Graveyard would be terrible, but you just have free reign to go in for Goblin Drills or Graveyards, and I think those are going to be the best decks that you could play for the challenge. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day, man. I just woke up. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time, and life, you know, I can't complain about. I get all the common ones all the time. Yeah, dude, I feel you on that. On all the banners, whenever I want something, it's like, no, I don't get it. And then, you know, you just look at yourself and you're like, one more. And then, you know, that's not really the way to live life. Don't spend all your money on a mobile video game. Trust me, it's not the vibe. I'm at my grandma's house and just started watching Stranger Things. I need a deck for this because I watch you and you always have the best deck. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have a pretty good representation of what decks will work well and which ones won't.
So I'm always going to show you guys different types of decks that will work well. And to complete the challenge quick, I got the best deck for you. This is definitely it. I don't think anything else really compares to this. As you guys are seeing, none of these games are even close. Last game, the guy didn't really touch my tower. In this game, the guy did 300 damage. So, you know, pretty good. On your main channel, do you still have your old background, if that makes sense? What do you mean from the old background? Do you mean like the old setup in the house? I don't have that anymore. We moved out, man. I was living there for 8 years of my life. I grew up there, man, and it's like, it's pretty emotional for me leaving for the first time. You guys can also let me know, like, when you left and you were living and growing up somewhere for your entire life, and then you move somewhere else, how did it feel? It just feels weird. I'm looking at this and I'm like, damn, I didn't expect to experience anything like this. Like, it's kind of kicking me. I'm like, I can't go to my favorite places anymore. I don't know where anything is. But at the same time, you have that exploration and you're like, wow, you have this kind of like new, unique feeling of finding something new. Whereas in Boston, I knew everything. I knew where I was going. I knew every single road. I could figure out where I wanted to go. And then, you know, there were no surprises. So it's kind of a mix. It's a mixed bag. It's good and it's bad. Okay, so this guy's going to run Skeleton Dragons. I don't actually agree with that. I think that's a bad life choice. Yeah, this is a vibe for us. Love your positivity, bro, in this wild world. Yeah, man, you got to be as positive as possible. Otherwise, life is going to drag you down. And, you know, I think if you're not being positive, I think I say this every single stream, but you're putting yourself at a disadvantage in life. Do you want to be going through life with underleveled cards? Or do you want to use the OP credit card and max yourself out with positivity and just put yourself in a better position? I think if you're being positive, you're just going to be thinking a little bit more clearly. You're going to see things a little bit better. And then when that happens, you know, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of good things eventually happening to you. At least for me, when I was more negative, when things were going worse, it was way harder for me to really dig myself out of that hole because I was always trying to look for negative things. But I don't know, ever since I started being more positive and really changing the way that I look at life, it just became so much better. So I don't know, maybe I definitely understand that sometimes it's harder to be positive if really bad things happen. Like, let's say your car breaks down, or maybe, I don't know, something bad happens with your family. You can always try to do things, small things in life that will make you a bit happier. Whether it's watching an anime or watching a show that you guys really enjoy once a day, you can find the time and mark that down and be able to do that. Or, you know, working out and watching your numbers and your sets and your reps and all that stuff go up, and then being satisfied with that little bit of, you know, work that you've done. I don't know. That's kind of the way that I approach life now, and I always try to make sure that I'm putting myself in a position to be a bit happier. Anyway, this guy is going to go in for a Hog Rider. It's not doing anything. Like, as I said before, I just think that when you're running a bridge spam deck, you're going to lose. You're not going to beat me, so it'll be pretty easy. Can you give us a house tour? So I'm in an apartment setup right now. I can't really give you guys a tour on it because, you know, it's kind of like a wall here. We got some lighting, and that's kind of it. It's a super scuffed setup compared to what I will eventually have. And, you know, I'm excited to be able to show you guys a much better setup eventually. And I don't really take pride in what we have right now because it's kind of, you know, me trying to get it ready and going as quickly as possible. Okay, so it needs to come down on the right-hand side. If it doesn't come down on the right-hand side, we are going to have nothing left over. Oh my gosh, it didn't. Okay, so looks like we're having some problems. Not a huge fan of what just happened here. I really, 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 really wish that didn't happen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I said I was going to win every game, and now we need to go in for a Magic Archer here. I can't believe the Royal Delivery just didn't go where it was supposed to. Anyway, Magic Archer, give us the value. Give us the juice. The Magic Archer can just give us one hit before he fireballs me. Wait, the fireball does exactly enough damage. Oh no. Tragic. Well, we lost that game because I guess I wasn't paying too much attention, and I thought the Royal Delivery was going to come down on the right-hand side, and they swerved me in the left. And then I had nothing left over, as you guys already know. It is what it is. On to the next one. No Mother Witch, really. Mother Witch might work out pretty well in this. You can sub out the mirror for a Mother Witch if you want. We'll try that out for you, okay? If you guys ever have any suggestions or anything, we'll swap it around, we'll check it out, and we'll see. I think Mirror is way better. Do you watch Death Note? I did watch Death Note. Aren't they making it in an adaptation on Netflix soon? I'm pretty psyched for that. We don't care what your house looks like. I'm glad, man. I'm happy about that because it's scuffed. I mean, in Seattle, I think to get something really nice, you're going to have to spend a lot of money. So I don't know. I don't have like, you know, money lying around that I can just throw at houses and stuff. That some of my friends do that. And I'm like, sheesh, what you doing? But I don't know. I guess if you make a lot of money like them, like you can just do that whenever. That's fine. I hope that I hope eventually, like when I get a, like if I have kids or something, I'll be able to get a bit of a bigger place. We'll see. But I'll also probably not want to live in Seattle or something because it'll be it's just so much more expensive here. If you go to Texas, you can get a really big place. You go to Florida, you can get a huge place. It's pretty nice. But it's also like being in the city and having that proximity. You kind of pay for what you get, right? You get like that nice accessibility to everything. Anyway, you guys were telling me Mother Witch, right? So let's see what happens here. We're in a Mother Witch on the right-hand side. I wonder if that was the right decision. Or left-hand side, I wonder if that was the right decision. It seemed like it was pretty good. You know, a lot of piggy potential here. You know what? I like this because you have more fireball bait. I kind of vibe with that. Mother Witch is going to give us so much value here. Oh my goodness. That is crazy value, but I also don't know if it's because this guy's playing poorly, to be honest. That's also another factor that we don't really consider too much. Okay. Easy log value. We'll go and take that. I didn't know if the rail delivery was going to come down on the right-hand side or not, or the left-hand side. It's always like a guessing game. You're kind of playing Russian roulette. Are you going to get shot by the rail delivery, or is it just going to be a blank? Unfortunately for us, it was not a blank for our opponent. He blanked out. So we're going to go for a Goblin Drill, and then I think I might be able to go in for a Magic Archer here as well. Try to line that up with the Rail Delivery. And the Rail Delivery is actually delivering us a lot of value. Dude, that's crazy. Look at that. Look at that damage. Damn, son. How beautiful. Alright, so I can go in for a Magic Archer here in case he decides to spam me or something. I am missing the Mirror Goblin Drills because I think it does finish off towers a bit faster. But I can also see the argument for the Mother Witch. I think it's a personal preference here. No matter which one you like, I think both of them work. I personally would go for the Mirror. I think Mirror is just slightly better for me since I feel comfortable being able to defend most things. So I would like to go for Mirror Goblin Drills a bit more. Since it is double elixir, I feel like I can, you know, defend with the Rail Deliveries and then go for Mirror Goblin Drills just to get more damage. Especially if my opponent has Valkyrie or something. Cycling 2 of those is very obnoxious for them. Since I don't have a big spell, I think the Mirror just works a lot better. So then I can get more damage and then get value from that. But here we go. Piggies are giving us value, so maybe I have to shut up for a second. Maybe I have to eat my own words. The piggies are pulverizing our opponent here. I can see both ends of the spectrum for sure. See, the only thing that's a little bit scuffed in this is the Magic Archer might not be the best card. Since, oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say it's not the most reliable thing here. Since you don't necessarily know if it's going to lock on to something or if it's going to lock on to a random Rail Delivery. It's just a bit more obnoxious that way. Dude! Hee-ho! Are you kidding me right now? Dude, that's another $100. You are a walking W. Or maybe you're a sitting W, dude. I don't know. I don't know your position, but all I know is you've been giving me so much love. And we are very undeserving of that, but thank you so much. That's incredible. My man's out here just donating to support the channel and the videos. That's crazy. Well, my editors are going to be very happy with that. That's an even better video now in the book. Let's go. As you guys already know, all the money from sponsors, subscriptions from Twitch, subscriptions here, all of the money from these donations and stuff go directly back into the channel. So if you guys watch my videos at SIRTAG CR, my main channel has over 500,000 subscribers, and we post daily at 3 p.m. Eastern. To be able to do that, I obviously take on a lot of sponsorships, but also the donations. Like $100, that goes a long way, man. Thank you so much. That's less sponsorships that we have to do, and also, you know, really good stuff with even better videos. Thank you so much, man. Hearts in the chat real quick for Hee-ho, my man. That's incredible. I hope someday I can see you play Wild Rift. I don't think that you need to edit the Wild Rift content videos like the main channel. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll stream it with my girlfriend. We love playing the game. That could kind of be fun. Maybe you guys will enjoy that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm excited. Also, the other thing that I've noticed in Seattle is very rarely is there air conditioning. Most of the time it's like fans, which isn't really a problem, but the fans are pretty loud, so I can't have them running when I'm streaming. So that's one thing that's is gonna be pretty difficult. I guess there's probably some like less loud fans, and I'll figure that out eventually. You used to live in Boston. Where did you live? Okay, so I lived in Jamaica Plain, which is close to Brookline. But I couldn't afford Brookline because obviously it just cost too much. But Jamaica Plain didn't cost as much, so then that was a bit better for us. I hope that the Royale deliveries come in to bail me out soon. Okay. Those Royale deliveries on the right-hand side were super useful for me. I gotta say, I love that. That's what we needed. That's what we were looking for, Chiefs. Oh, man. That was absolutely freaking tragic. But it was funny, at least. I guess it alternates sides, right? So I guess if you're actually paying attention, you'll be able to decipher where it's going. That was pretty funny. I went to school in Brookline, says Naomi Schwartz. Oh, did you go to the Brookline High School? That's actually like one of the best high schools in Boston. So yeah, that's part of the reason why Brookline is so expensive, is because the Brookline High School, everyone wants to be a part of it, and you'll have to live in the area to guarantee that you have accessibility to it. But yeah, that is a really, really, really good school if you went to school there. Congratulations, you probably got into a great college. All right, so we're gonna lose this game. There's no questions asked. This is a resounding L, unless we can pull off the freaking impossible, which I'm gonna attempt here. We'll see. Magic Archer doesn't rock yet immediately, but it's still something. Cannon Cart's obnoxious. I think Cannon Cart could also be very, very good in this. Nice. Oh, let's go. Guys, I'm telling you, there might be a chance. Not a huge chance, but there's a chance. Okay. He hasn't shown a big spell, by the way. Also, it's so sick. Oh no, he's trying to do the tornado shenanigans. He's had enough. He doesn't want to get destroyed out here. Oh no. Oh no, it's a tragedy. I don't know if I can afford it. Come on. No, skeletons die. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I wonder if I can take the tower on the right-hand side. If I can take the tower on the right-hand side. My gosh. Please, let me win. Please let me win. So close. Brutal. I swear, if I had Mirror Goblin Drill, easy. But I didn't switch the deck, so we'll switch back to the Mirror Goblin Drill. I think that was a little bit better for us. All right, so where it at? There we go. Yeah, I like that a bit more. All right, cool. Good vibes, good looks, and good strategies. We're figuring it out as we go. Sub Cannon Cart, or sub Cart for Mother Witch. Yeah, that could also work, but I'd rather have Mirror, as I said before, because you have that availability of finishing off games and really putting in damage. How tall are you, SIRTAG? I get that question a lot. I wish I could say I'm 6 feet, but I can't lie to y'all. I have this policy of full transparency out here. I'm 5'11", so I will forever be 1 inch shorter. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think, I don't know. I think height doesn't matter too much, but it's definitely a good height for me to be around. I'm happy that I'm around the height that I am. I also had this experience where when I was in high school, freshman year, I was 5'11". I was the tallest guy in the grade, and all the girls that were really tall all went after me because I was just so tall. I was like, oh, this is cool. This is awesome. I'm going to be so tall. I'm going to be like 6'3", like my friend that we call Big Sean. And Big Sean kept growing, and I slowed down. And I stayed the same height for the rest of my life until my back curves because of my horrible posture. But yeah, no, seriously. I think that is something that's very interesting, is like, you know, staying the same height. Let me know if you guys have, you know, experienced that. If you like grew really quickly and then just never grew again. Let me know if that's a common thing or if I'm just built different and built weird. Did you move? Yeah, I moved to Seattle. I'm super happy to be here. I can't explain to you guys like how nice it is to be able to switch things up and then figure out new stuff in life. Like, I don't actually know if it's going to be a good change for me overall. I was about to say good trade because, you know, we're all about those good or positive elixir trades in real life too. Yeah, I have no clue. So we'll figure that out as we go. And, you know, it's nice to experience new things. All right, so the Valkyrie, ooh, that was terrible because he had so much other stuff nearby. I don't know what that tornado was supposed to do. Don't ask me what that tornado was supposed to do because I don't have an answer, and I don't want to look like a buffoon, all right? Okay. All right, I don't know where the delivery goes, so I guess we'll find out. Okay, it's going to give us value. That is incredible because now Harry Potter's dead. We can go for a Magic Archer here and then go Goblin Drill. Stacking up Giant Skeletons is one of the most skillless things in the game. In Giant Skeleton, I would give it like an S tier. I think it's one of the best cards in the game right now. I think it's way, way, way too good. If I were to nerf one card in the game that was not a champion, Giant Skeleton would potentially be a contender. First for me would probably be Electro Giant, and then Fire Spirit, and then maybe Giant Skeleton afterwards. That's what, how I would order the order of operations for nerfs. You guys can let me know what you feel, and if you would nerf it, or if you think it's okay. Actually pretty excited to hear what you guys have to say. Oh no. Oh no. Tragedy. Tragedy is almost falling upon us. We're going to log this. It's interesting to see an Inferno Tower. I don't think it's that good of a card for this challenge. The Fireball is super obnoxious, but you know, that's kind of to be expected. The Wizard was cycled pretty ambitiously from our opponent. Wait, those Goblins took forever to spawn. I think it's okay, though, because I can log. And then I wonder if I get the spawn in the left-hand side or if I have to go in for Zappies here and then... No, I didn't get the spawn that we were looking for. But as we said before, I think Mirror Goblin Drill is a pretty good strategy for this matchup. It just does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, this guy does have Valkyrie, so it's going to be a lot harder than usual. Alright, I'm going to go for Giant Skeleton here, and we'll see what we can do. I think that the Valkyrie being out of cycle is an opportune moment for us to take advantage of. If I don't do enough damage here, I could potentially lose, so we'll see what we can do. That Elite Barbarian is putting in work. I'm going to Tornado here so that the Valkyrie doesn't do enough, and I think the Goblins do put him out of his misery. No, I'm barely going to lose. That's crazy that this guy had Valkyrie, and like he just was able to stack up a lot of stuff to annoy me. That worked out really well for him. Credit where credit is due. So I think I'm going to switch around the deck. It was working really well for me until I started to play against Valkyries. Huh. I won every game until we lost a couple. All right. Well, that Valkyrie was really, really hard for us to deal with. I think we're going to swap stuff a little bit. Maybe run a Firecracker in here. And then take out the Zappies. And then run a Princess. Or what else do we want to run? Maybe a Poison. For more damage. And then take out the Log. Because no one else is really running Log Bait. It doesn't really make sense to run. And then put in like Skeletons for a cheaper cycle or something. Magic Archer worked pretty well for us, but at this point, I'm really looking for even more. Looking for even better value. I think the Firecracker Synergize is pretty okay with the Tornado. But do I even need the Tornado, to be honest? Pull things away. Probably not anymore. We can run Fire Spirit here. Skeletons, Goblin Drill. Stack a lot of Firecrackers with Mirror. And probably get more value. This is the strategy I'm going to go for right now. I think this is the best way of playing it. And we'll see if it works out. Maybe it will flop spectacularly, but if our opponent has Fireball for our Magic Archers and Zappies and then also a Valkyrie, I just can't necessarily get too much value there. So I lived, I learned, and we bounce on to the next one. It was a close game for sure, but the Valkyrie is just too good for us there. Mother Witch would carry. Mother Witch is an okay card for sure, but I think that the combo that I just built right now is going to be even better. I'd rather run something that, you know, stacks up and gives you value over time that's really hard for your opponent to kill. Since I have Skeletons and Fire Spirit, I can cycle back to them pretty quickly as well. I think Electro Spirit will be better, so I'm going to sub out the Fire Spirit for the Electro Spirit right after this. But as you guys are going to notice, the Firecracker just won't die. So all of his units are going to just have a terrible time into Firecracker in this, and we'll see how well this works. But I'm expecting the Firecracker to be able to give us a lot of value. Notice how the Firecracker is still staying alive, and I can cycle another one. We got back to another one really quick. I'm going to go in for a Giant Skeleton at the river because we're going to have some Skeletons counter pushing. Feels pretty okay. He's down a lot of Elixir. The Royale deliveries are going to be able to body block, but it's not that bad for me. Also, Firecracker is extremely good into the Royale recruits that are coming at you because the recruits are super slow, so it allows you to stack up more Firecrackers. So I think we built a much better version of the deck. And, by the way, we're going to evolve and we're going to make it even better. We're going to be running it with Electro Spirit so it can chain onto all this stuff as well. So I'm super excited for how this game is going to develop for us. And having Poison is going to be great because then we are able to eviscerate all this stuff if we needed to. But I don't think I need to. I think that the Giant Skeleton and Firecracker are going to be more than enough here. And yeah, Firecracker is by far the best card in this game mode, I would say. I think that there's no reason not to run Firecracker unless your opponent potentially has arrows, which it seems like this guy is not doing. So I can just stack up a lot of Firecrackers and feel really good about myself because all this stuff is about to go kaboom. Firecracker plus Giant Skeleton, wow, that is such a toxic card combination that I never really thought of before. Also, his Royale deliveries are giving us potential for Firecracker to splash onto the tower. So that's another really good element that I didn't think about before. I love that. Man, I still think that the first deck that I played with Golden Knight is going to be the best one in this challenge. If you guys have all champions unlocked, there's no reason not to run Golden Knight in this. Because it just dashes onto the Royale deliveries and then also dashes onto the tower. But I think we finally formulated a much better deck, which I'm happy about. You know, if we go through trials and tribulations and we make mistakes, and we've never played this type of challenge before, sometimes we're going to get tested. Sometimes we're going to lose against something that counters us. But now, I'm pretty sure that the only thing that could counter me is something very fast cycle with arrows. And most arrows decks aren't going to have that fast of a card cycle. So we could go in for a Firecracker if the arrows is the first one, then we mirrored it up. And we just continuously give value because we're keeping our Firecrackers alive. Wow, we're adapting, we're evolving, and we're becoming better. That's always very satisfying to see. I think that, like, I think just one of the good things of looking at the game is just realizing if you lose, it's more so an opportunity to get better, adapt, and figure new stuff out. So even though we lost a couple games that I didn't expect to lose, you know, we came up with a much better deck. And this is the deck that I would recommend you guys to play. It's working pretty well. Definitely going to sub out the Fire Spirit for an Electro Spirit because the Fire Spirit just doesn't make that much sense when there's so many units on the map. You want to use the Electro Spirit so you can chain on to everything. Not like he's running Goblin Barrel. You would want to go for the Fire Spirit and then go in for Skeletons right after. And what that does is it kills the Goblin Barrel. Use a Mother Witch and protect with the Dark Prince. Yeah, that's a pretty good strategy as well. You can use that as well. Mother Witch Piggies are too weak. I don't think Mother Witch Piggies are too weak. I think they work as long as you're not going into the Royale delivery. If you're going into the Royale delivery, they're not going to do anything. I'd rather have cards that stay on my side of the map, though. So, you know, like, if the Firecracker stays on my side of the map, he can never kill it with the Royale delivery. So that premise works a lot better than everything else. That game was sick. Yeah, dude, it was a great game. Love from India? Dude, love from Boston. Thanks for being all the way around the world. It's super cool that there's a ton of different people from so many different places watching me play Clash Royale. And I don't know, it makes me feel fulfilled to see so many of you guys supporting me on the daily. Can you show us your account, please? Yeah, what do you want to see? Is there anything that you want? Oh, here we go. Now we get to test ourselves against arrows. So you were wondering, will this Firecracker deck actually work against an arrows player? I think so. I think this is going to work really well for us. And if we play against Graveyard, we've got Poison, so, you know, we don't really have to rely on the Firecracker. Wait, this Firecracker is so good for this challenge. I'm telling you right now, I created the best deck for the challenge. It finally happened. I said that last time, and then it was bad. But I finally did. So I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so that's really annoying that he snowballed my Skeletons. I might end up losing my entire tower here. No, because I cycled my Poison aggressively. I should have waited. If I didn't cycle my Poison there, I would have been able to completely counter the Graveyard. I guess I got a little bit cocky. I thought that he wouldn't go in for a small spell there, and I got destroyed. So bad play on my end. It is what it is. You always live and you learn and you play better, right? That's our motto out here. So we're going to go in for a Goblin Drill, try to bait out whatever he drops, and then maybe go in for another Firecracker. And then Giant Skeleton at the river, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. But I have a super fast card cycle, so I'm stoked for this one. I think we can make it happen. If he tries to go for a 3-crown here, I would not be surprised. But look at that. It's giving me a little bit of a leapfrog tactic with my damage. The damage is going hard in the paint out here. So it's obvious to me that I want to poison this and then go in for a Goblin Drill and then follow up with a Firecracker because his Giant's just going to get melted. Seems like he's going to arrows here, so we'll have to wait and see if that's going to be fulfilled. And he does. Now we can go in for another giant skeleton at the river and hopefully just kill the bowler. I mean, if we can kill the bowler, looks like that we're going to be in a good spot then. Not a huge fan of how much value he's getting, but it's okay. I can go for a poison to guarantee that we kill that, and then go in for a goblin drill pretty soon after. With the king tower giving us nice value, I think I'm okay here. All right, we're an electro spirit, and then I think that should be enough. Yeah, that's enough. That's good. That's good looks. All right, so I'm going to go for goblin drill here to bait out his elixir. If he bowlers, wait. I can take out the tower on the left-hand side for sure, right? Right? I'm so risky. I'm so risky. Oh my gosh. The firecracker needs to get a hit. Dude, the firecracker didn't get the hit. Oh, that's so scary. The recruits on the other side, though? No. Just because I missed that one poison? Just because I messed up once? Aww. That's my fault. So I just want to showcase what I did earlier at the start of the game in case you guys were wondering. I'll always own up to my mistakes, and I'll let you guys know, hey, I sucked there. I have a great deck to counter this. All you need to do was save my poison, and he would have never been able to take the right-hand tower. So if you think that you're playing against Giant Graveyard, do not do what I just did, and I'll show you guys really quick. In case you were wondering. Oh, the Masteries need to get out of the way. Masteries, get out of the way. All right, where it at? All right, so here. When I poisoned pretty early here. All right, so it kind of glitched out. So you guys noticed that I poisoned on this. When all I had to do was save my poison on defense, my firecracker would have killed the Night Witch because he didn't have arrows in cycle. So that firecracker level 13 would have killed the Night Witch, and I would have been fine. I would have gotten a lot of damage. So I would have had 4 more elixir, so I would be up elixir right now with an amazing counter to the Giant. Giant would have gotten shredded by a tombstone, poison on top of the other side, and you win the game. But what did I do? I poisoned on offense, didn't have it for the graveyard, and then got snowballed and lost my tower. So that was such an easy win. I threw it. We move on. We learn from our mistakes, and we always bounce back. That's the deal. I always want to let you guys know when that happens. I went 8-0 with Giant. Yeah, well, you can play E-Giant, but I think this is a much better deck to play. I wouldn't run something that doesn't directly get onto the tower. I think it's just a little bit more scary to run something that doesn't directly go onto the tower. Also, I guess I misclicked that. That should have been 1 tile to the left. That's fine. Love from Korea. Hey, lots of love, man, as well. I'm glad to have you here. So we're not going to immediately go in with our poison if we don't know what it is, but we know it's Hog Rider, so we can play pretty aggressive with our poison now. So that's a good sight to see. Also, we can go for mere poisons to finish off towers a bit faster now, too. So I think that this deck just works really, really, really well. Just need to think about when you're playing it and how you're playing it, and that's what we're going to be doing here. I'm so happy that I created a good deck. And whenever we lose, it's not necessarily the deck's fault. It's our fault. That's a good way of looking at things, too. If you have, like, a availability of correcting your mistakes and playing better, you should always be able to do that, you know? I hate having the mentality of, oh, I can't believe my deck sucks or whatever. This deck is so bad or whatever. Like, people always have that mentality when they're, like, really low in trophies or, you know, they don't play perfectly. And it's just, it's a bad mentality to have because you're never going to really improve. You're just going to keep blaming, like, the deck for your, or some luck element. Sometimes that is the case. Sometimes you will lose because of matchup or something, but for the most part, it's going to be because of your own skill, which is always nice to identify. Okay, so I'm going to go in for a Goblin Drill again, and then I think the cannon's going to be preoccupied, so I can poison on all of this stuff. Fortunately, not be able to hit the King Tower, and then I'll go in for a Firecracker quite aggressively here. The only reason he's up a little bit is because I messed up early and allowed him to get into a good card cycle, so we'll make sure that that doesn't happen again. A Giant Skeleton, and then maybe get some value with the poison again on top of the Musketeer. If he Hog Riders, he's going to have to Fireball the Tombstone, but I can cycle a Mirrored Tombstone if that's going to be the case. That's another good thing about this deck, is you have other good ways of defending Link Editions. Like, hypothetically, you can go in for 2 Goblin Drills and then guarantee that the tower's gone. Oh, wait, what? Why is he doing that? You didn't even take the other tower, bro. That's pretty adventurous. Like, you're assuming you're taking the other tower now if you're doing that. But that is what it is. I didn't expect the Hog Rider. It just, like, slipped on through. I wasn't even looking at that. I was like, oh, it's just Royal Recruits. Sometimes I just blend cards in with each other, and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Definitely a Royal Recruits deck, and then it isn't. And you're like, wait, what? What am I looking at? Anyway, it's fine. There's so many units sometimes stockpiled on that it's hard to pay attention to what's going on. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that in 2v2, where there's just so many units on the map, or I guess in some of these game modes like Infinite Elixir. Can you actually pay attention to everything at once, or is that something that like is beyond your guys' capabilities? For me, sometimes it's beyond my capabilities in Infinite Elixir. I'm just spamming stuff and trying to get good trades and not really knowing exactly what's going on all the time. I'm thinking that changing my name. Does the color thing work? I'm not sure, man. I wouldn't do that because if they change it, then it could screw up your stuff for the rest of the time. I wouldn't change your name based off of a color thing, and then, you know, trying to do some weird coding in the game to get a different color. It screws up the actual letters and numbers in your name. Tag, I love the new setup. Hey, I'm happy to hear that. I caught you streaming live and you're not in a video. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I stream all these challenges. So if you guys want to subscribe to this channel, you'll get notified when I stream again in the future. I stream every single new challenge in Clash Royale, and I'd love to see you guys here in the future. Use Goblin Drill, Wallbreakers, Valkyrie, Inferno Tower, Fire Spirit is my favorite card. Yeah, I like that deck a lot. I think that Inferno Tower, Wallbreakers, Goblin Drill is a great card combination. So I'll probably be playing that again in the future. All right, we're going to go in for a Goblin Drill here and Electro Spirit, because as I said, I think Electro Spirit is going to be one of the best cards for this challenge. Change on to so much stuff. We're going to get the Tombstone down. The Goblin Drill pops onto the tower. Wow, that's crazy. That's so much value right out of the jump, guys. And then, when he cycles an Inferno Dragon, I know that the Firecracker could potentially die to the Royal Recruits at the Royal Delivery here, but I don't know. He's going to miss! He doesn't even hit the tower! Oh! Mental goes boom after that. That is not good. That's how you crush people in these challenges. A lot of them mess up against Firecrackers, Dark Goblins, cards that are pretty slippery and slimy. So Firecrackers are really good from that perspective as well in these challenges where, you know, everyone's not going to have the best mechanics in the game. And notice how he got the Royal Deliveries on the left-hand side, but it still didn't kill my Firecracker. Like one of the Firecrackers stayed alive there, so very nice. I think we found the ultimate card. We've assembled with the amazing tactics. I'm going to go for an Electro Spirit here. Finish that off, and then kind of just hold your poison. Expect the Royal Delivery and all the other stuff to die to the Firecrackers. Let the Firecrackers pop off. So that's the game plan. That's the strategy today. Firecrackers, 4th of July is come and gone, but you will never leave. Look at that. That's crazy. I might be able to 3-crown him. You know what? Let's put the pedal to the metal. Let's 3-crown him. Let's see how many things we can get out here. Y'all believe in miracles? It's not really a miracle. I think it's far from that. Okay. Nice. I'm going to try to 3-crown. No mediocre here. No rest for the wicked. He's stacking a lot of dragons, which doesn't necessarily make that much sense in this challenge. I get that you like splash damage, but I don't think it works that well. There's no way. Also, we haven't played against anyone with champions yet because they're not letting you... I'll talk to Supercell about this. I think that in these challenges, you should be able to build your own deck with champions, and everyone should be able to play champions because it's kind of unfair, I would say. Playing against level 14 players that have access to that. Maybe that's just me. Let me know in the chat or in the comment section if you guys want me to talk to Supercell and be like, hey, let people build their own decks. This is kind of lame. But let me know. Like, kind of like a Grand Challenge or Classic Challenge. That's my opinion. Ooh, one more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Literally 1 second left and we still pull out the 3-crown. That's big value. Why'd you move? Because my girlfriend has a tech job in the area, so we had to move. For me, it's cool to be able to experience new things, and then my girlfriend's relocation forced her to relocate by July 5th, and we made it happen. How are you? I'm doing phenomenal, man. I really appreciate you asking and caring too. All right, so last game, if we win this, then we're able to unlock a new banner. Let's go, guys. Let's solidify the W. Let's get the win. Let's destroy the Tactic Turtle with the Art of War with our giant skeleton spam. Oh, man. This is going to be a fun time. I feel like the Art of Firecracker is something that people are not very happy to see. In fact, they'll probably be furious. So I want to go for an Electro Spirit. I don't know if that... No, it's not going to jump onto the tower in time. I wish it would. Oh, does it? Oh, it does. Wow, that worked out so much better than I thought. I didn't know if the Electric Spear was going to be able to reset the Sparky in time. So I'm going to poison because I want to kill the rail delivery so then the Sparky walks up into the bomb. Sparky walk up in the bomb. Sparky, come on, you have a little bit of love. No. No love for the Jake. All right, we'll do this. Why would you run Sparky in this challenge? Do you have like a Death Wish or something? Like, seriously. Isn't that like the worst card that you could possibly be running in the challenge? Out of everything in the entire challenge, you really want to go for a Sparky, bridge spam, into rail deliveries? Wonder if this guy's creating a YouTube video or something, or if he's really just that wild. What do you guys think? This is potentially the weirdest deck that we've played against in the challenge thus far. Alright, so the Royal recruits are not going to give him that much value. If he goes Minion Horde, oh my gosh. I feel a little bit bad for him right now. Not super bad, but just a little bit, you know? It's funny. That's hilarious. He's got a freaking Minion Horde in this too. It's like he just decided, hey, I want to put myself in the worst possible position trying to win games. It's like a YouTube challenge that I would do for my main channel on SIRTAG CR. That's pretty funny though. Alright, so we're going to stack up a couple firecrackers in both sides and then see what we can accomplish. Noticing how we're spacing them out so that the arrows can't hit everything. Pretty important stuff. And I guess I can cycle 2 poisons on him if I really want to. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just get the damage. Why not? Electric Spirit resets everything. Good vibes. It hit the Sparky too. That's so clean. I'm so happy about that. Then the Firecracker on the other side is so obnoxious at the same time. Now he's going to have to go like Minion Horde here. He's zapping the Firecracker in desperation. Oh my gosh. Did y'all just see that? My homie just zapped the Firecracker in desperation. That was cute. That was a cute play, bro. I appreciate. All right. Oh, wait. I got Drag Glitch. The skeletons didn't drop. I don't know if you guys saw that. The skeletons literally just sat there for a couple seconds. That's pretty interesting. I have to poison this, unfortunately. Because my rail delivery missed. It missed. Yeesh. Alright, we're going to have to go in for a Firecracker here for sure. Almost certainly the right decision. Okay, so we just double poison, and that's game. The definition of toxicity, the mirror poison. Wow. So yeah, like also the firepower that you get with this deck to finish off games. You go in for rail deliveries on defense because you just get that as much as possible. You keep your firecrackers alive, and you can subtly walk and waltz your way through with your double goblin drills or double poisons plus your firecracker chip damage and win the game. So just a huge overview of the best deck for the challenge. This is it. The only reason we lost the game is because I messed up and it was my fault. I completely own my mistake of going for the poison when I shouldn't have, and that's why I lost. If you guys are wondering what is the best deck, this is the best deck for the challenge. And you guys can copy it. Also, there will be a link as the pinned comment on the YouTube channel. I'll reply to the pinned comment with the link, or I'll make the link the pinned comment to the deck. So you guys can just copy the deck directly. Either I'll reply to the pinned comment with the deck link, or I'll make it myself. But anyway, we got 8 wins. And we're going to collect the reward, and we're going to go to the box, and we'll see what we can pop off with. You guys ready to rumble? All right, I need you guys to manifest some good luck in the chat for this, because I got trash ones last time. We need some really good luck. I need this. I need this. Any of those extremely rare, I will love you guys forever if I get that. Also, huge thank you to Philip Green says, thanks for the daily uploads. Love the content. I'm loving that you love it, man. And thank you for the dono and supporting me. All right, so you guys ready for this? Good luck, good luck, good luck. Gotcha time? Yeah, dude. I've devolved to a gotcha streamer. Not necessarily my peak performance out here, but let's go. Here we go. Come on now. Give me something good. Okay. That wasn't high rarity, was it? But I'm definitely going to use it. Or nah. Which one do you guys like the most? I think it... Yeah, it was just another random one, right? It was another one of those high chance ones. Jeez.
Trash unfortunate. Yeah. It was unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll keep it up. You got one of the ones that I want. Completed the challenge, bro. Nice easy wins just because of you. Thanks, man. I'm happy to hear that. As I said before, subscribe to this channel and you guys will get a whole bunch of new challenges every single time they come out. So if you guys want to watch me complete this tomorrow and get 15 wins live, I will be doing that live tomorrow. So definitely make sure to subscribe to this channel so you guys get notified when we stream again. We'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll have a lot of fun there. And also check out my main channel, SIRTAG CR. I upload daily high quality videos at 3 p.m. Eastern every single day. So 3 p.m. Eastern, that's 12 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm going to post the link in the chat if you guys want to subscribe there for very high quality videos. So like the best moments that I record for like about 2 hours, they go in that videos and they make the channel as good as possible. And then obviously professional editing is always a vibe. So check out that channel in the chat if you guys want more Clash Royale content, and you'll enjoy it a lot. And Philip Green, thanks again for the $5. You're a freaking legend. Everyone, again, thank you for the support. And just watching this helps me out a lot. So thank you everyone else that donated and all of you guys that watched and supported me the entire way through. Can't wait to see you guys later, and have a great rest of your day. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. So again, I just want to say one more thank you to Hiho for the $100. That was massive. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you guys later.